Good morning. How's everyone doing? I'm sorry I'm a couple of days late with making my videos and sending those out, but I was not here over the weekend. I left right after school on Friday, and I was gone all weekend, and then yesterday I left early to go to the doctor. So I have to do the videos at school in order for them to upload quickly. From home, it just is not working out. So in order for me to get them done the right way, I need to do them here. Then I have to wait to the end of the day so that it's quiet and nobody's watching. But I hope you're watching. All right, let's get started. So our word of the week for the week of February 16th through the 19th. And this is a little bit shorter week. So, but I like this word. It's kind of a strange word. Here we go. I'll show you the big word. Peculiar. 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 It sounds like peculiar. Okay? So, this is for 3rd and 4th grade students. The part of speech is an adjective, so it is a describing word. It has 3 syllables. Peculiar. And that the I-A-L-I-A-R on the end is yer, excuse me. So, peculiar, 3 syllables. Kind of a little tongue twister a little bit there, isn't it? All right. Merriam-Webster.com. So I actually go back and forth between 2 websites that I look for the definitions and the pronunciations and the synonyms and antonyms. So one, I use dictionary.com, and then the other, for the pronunciations, I use Merriam-Webster because those are more phonetically, spelled out. Okay. Being out of the ordinary, and that's from Merriam-Webster.com. And then from dictionary.com is distinctive in nature or character from others. So distinctive means like it stands out. It's not part of a group. It's distinct, and it stands out or it stands alone, and you notice it more. My definition, strange or odd, those are like synonym words. But the best word to describe peculiar is strange. Different from the normal. Okay, so if someone does something out of the ordinary and it's not the usual way of doing something, you might say, oh, that was a peculiar way of doing that. That was a strange or an odd way of doing that. So let's look at some synonyms. The ones I just mentioned. Strange, odd, uncommon, unusual. So both of those have prefixes on the beginning of the word. Un, so that means not. Uncommon is not common, not the regular, not the usual. Unusual, special, and eccentric. So all of those are synonyms, and words that mean the same or similar are synonyms. So strange and odd would probably be the ones that you would say most often as a synonym for peculiar. Antonyms, which are words that mean what? The opposite. So the opposite of uncommon is what? Common. Ordinary. That's another good antonym. So the ordinary way, the normal way of doing something. So let's say you get off the bus one day. In the ordinary way, you get off the bus, you come into the school, and you come into your classrooms going down the hallway. That's your ordinary way of coming into the school, right? Well, one day, let's say that Mr. Harris and me and all the other ladies and gentlemen that might be out on bus duty, we say, okay, we're going to take a different route, a different way into school this morning. And we line you up when you get off the bus. We walk all the way around to the front. We walk all the way around, and we come into the front office, into the front doors, and then we snake all the way down the hallways. And you say, gosh, that's a peculiar way of us getting into our classrooms. So it's out of the ordinary. It's not the ordinary way of doing something, and it's kind of strange, or in that case, I would say odd. You say, Miss Bird, why are we doing it this way? Well, maybe we just wanted to be a little different that day. So remember that it's not the regular way of, you seeing something. So let's look at, I've got several pictures of some peculiar things. Now, some of you may be familiar with this book. Then it was turned into a movie about 4 years ago. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. That is a book. We do not have it here in the library. I thought that I did. I've looked for it. If I run across it on my shelf, but it is not cataloged. It is not on the shelf to be checked out. So here's the cover. Actually, this is more, I think, the cover to the DVD. And then here's some of the children that are in the movie. And if you look at them closely, and I'll show you, you'll see why they're called peculiar. They're very strange looking, a little odd. I don't know why those have, like face coverings on them. Oh, okay. This guy doesn't even have a face. That's very peculiar. Like, really? What in this world? All right, so these are peculiar children that live at this home. And I watched the trailer for it because I've not seen this video, but since I've watched the trailer, I'm interested in seeing it. And I would like to know because she has a place where all of these odd and strange and peculiar children live. And look at this peculiar looking guy. That's weird, isn't it? That's definitely odd. So he's got a watermelon hat. There is a book, and we do not have this one. I wish we did. It's in the Geronimo Stilton series, The Peculiar Pumpkin Thief. So in my research, I ran across that. So that might be something I can add to our collection later. And then I love this picture. And here's my sentence. This is a peculiar triangle because it has a square wheel. So all of the other tricycles have, did I say triangle? I think I did. Tricycle. All the other tricycles have 3 wheels, and they're all, what? Round. Look at that one. That front wheel is a square. That's very peculiar. And one more thing I want to share with you. In my research, I also located this. Did you know that there is a town or a city named Peculiar? Peculiar, Missouri. Now, I'm not going to share with you the information about it. I just ran across this picture, and then I went to the website for the town, like the information about how you can visit there and things like that. And I did print out a little bit. It talked about how the town got its name, a little bit about the history of the town. So if you want to know anything about that, then come to the library, ask me about it. I do have that information printed out. I'm just not going to take the time right now on the video, okay? But I thought that was kind of peculiar that there's a town named Peculiar. So that's kind of odd, isn't it? So I didn't know that. So Miss Bird learned something too. We learn something new every day, right? We all can learn something new every day. And with that, I'm going to close out for this episode. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you have an extraordinary week and an extraordinary day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.